Hello guys. So today we will discuss about with the group by. So on our continuation of series, uh, today we will discuss about with group by. So last video I have discussed about with the inner join. So at the time I have created with the three tables. So the three tables are mainly sales order, customer, and products. So the same three tables I am continuing with this group by. Okay. So first, what is the group by? So group by is mainly it creates a group for every unique value. So every unique value called as, for example, if we execute to select distinct status of sales order. So if I execute distinct means that is also unique, right? Sales status in sales order status is available. Yes, available. Select distinct status from sales order. Sorry. Execute. Okay. So these are all the unique uh, status. So similarly, group by also it creates a group for every unique value like this. So distinct always almost similar to group by. So whatever the distinct or unique elements is there, unique values. So those unique values we have to get. So creates a group for every unique value present in the column or list of columns. So for example, if we keep this side uh, and find the average sales order price based on deal size. So here our question is find the average sales. So average sales called as, so we have to write with first we'll write select from where. Okay. So select average sales. So AVG of sales. We'll write this way. Okay. And but here the continuation of this one, the question is order price, average of sales order price based on deal size. So deal size called as, for example, if we check with the table, so this is the sales. So based on the sales, we have to get average sales. Okay, that is fine. And our question is based on deal size. We'll get this part is separate. So based on deal size called as, so this deal size column has distinct deal sizes. If I mention here deal size, so deal size, distinct deal size, three rows, large, medium, and small. So we have to get average sales of large average sales, medium average sales, and small average sales. So that is the sales order table. So how? So this is the deal size. Now how I can write? So from table as the table name, sales order, from sales order. Now where condition in this where condition is required. So where condition not required. Now I will remove this where condition. Okay. So from where condition in place of where condition, I will write as the group by. So on group by what basis? Order based on deal size. So now we'll write as group by group by. So deal size. So deal size column this one. Deal size. Okay. So now I will get the information about with average sales of this one. So for example, I will give as average sales. Okay. If I execute, so average sales I am getting, but there is no so this first row is on which basis, which category, we don't know. So that we have to mention in the select part. So group by deal size. So we are dealing group by and deal size, right? So we have to mention the column name as in deal size. So if I execute this, Now I will get the, so deal size, large, so this number average, medium, this number average, small, this number average. So this way we have to find the group by. So creates a group by for every unique value. So unique values in this one, large, medium, and small. So if you check with this distinct also, unique values are 3. So our query also showing us the same thing, right? Small, medium, and large. Okay. Now, for example, the same thing, if I write, for example, if I want to count, uh, I will put the comment and I want write as the count of star. What, how I can get? So count of star is, I will get the count. So if I give as here as count, okay, I'll get the count. In place of average sales, every deal size, I'm getting the count. So large 157, medium 131, 1384, small 1282. If I put the comment this one also, what happened? Only I will get the deal size because of aggregation function we are not mentioned. So that is mandatory. We had to mention as the aggregate function. Okay. So in this, we had to see as the rules. So rules for using the group by, how we can use the group by function, on which basis. So first of all, first point is only the columns mentioned in group by can be present in select clause. So only columns mentioned in group by called as, for example, if I mention group by deal size. So deal size I can mention with in select part, then that is okay. If you are not mentioned deal size in select part also, it's okay. For example, if I remove this part and I'll executing count. So now this one works. Okay. So this part is option. In group by we had mentioned as deal size, but in select class I haven't mentioned. So can be present. So that is, if you want the particular deal size, we have to show, right? For example, this count 157. How we can know that? We don't know. So that is the reason we have to mention as deal size as here. Now if I execute, so deal size large 157, medium 134. This one. So this is the first one option, one rule. And select a class cannot mention columns which are not present in group by class. For example, in this part, I am not mentioned in the uh, select clause. Okay. So that are not present in group by class. And are columns not present in group by can be mentioned in select only. Yes. If they are enclosed within a aggregate function. So in this case, just now we executed, right? So without mentioning as the aggregate function. So this one is not working. Mandatorily will give us any one aggregate function in group by. Okay. Right. So this is one example. And for example, we'll check with select, or else I will write this way. For example, if I am writing without mentioning with this part, comma, select deal size, count of star as count average sales from sales order. So this one will work? No, because of the deal size we have mentioned in the column. So select part. So in select class cannot mention columns which are not present in group by class. Okay. So compulsory we have to mention as deal size as in the group by this one. If I remove this deal size, if we execute this part, then this is okay. So this is complete entire table, not for the any one particular what do we say, any one particular category. So the so group by is, so if we mentioned in the select class group by, then compulsory we have to mention as in the group by. Okay, so this is this query will execute it as the entire table values. Next, we'll look into some other examples. So how we can deal this one. For example, select deal size. Or else I will copy this part. We'll write separately here. If I write this part, so select deal size, count of star as count. Okay, average sales. So if I remove this part, so this if I execute, so this one works. So I will write as works. Okay. Now, for example, if I mention with the same thing, I will write as here, comma status. Okay. So this one works or not? So this one does not work because of column sales order. Status is not mentioned in the group by. So if we mention in the select part, then definitely we have to mention as in the group by. So this does not work. This does not work. So if I write same thing, status I will mention as in the group by. So now it will work. So now it will work. So now the status, so now how it is working as group by deal size and status. So here how many combinations is there? So for example, you check with the deal size, select a distinct status from sales order. If I execute, how many combinations? 6 combinations. So 6 and deal size 3 categories. So 6 multiplies 3, 18 categories. So we have to show as the 17 rows I'm getting. Okay. So 17 rows will get the this data. So this way we have to execute as the group by. So these rules we have to must and should we have to follow. So group by is one of the important function in our daily life, and the joins also very daily in our daily life. Regularly we have to use with the joins also. Okay. So this is the one example for group by. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.